Actually, there's a buyout offer.
Huh? A buyout? You've got to be kidding. Big companies only care about mass production. How can we trust them?
Let's carry on Father's legacy together.
Yeah!
There are 2 blocks of tofu here. One has soy sauce A, the other has soy sauce B. Try them.
The president asked me and Itsuki, who both work as soy sauce brewers, to taste the tofu.
A's mass-produced soy sauce made in a tank. B is ours, made in a traditional wooden barrel. This is way too easy.
I think so too, but they're really similar, so I'm not 100% confident, but...
But what?
It's hard to explain, but with A, I feel the soy sauce comes forward and the tofu fades in the background. With B, the tofu comes forward and the soy sauce is more subtle. The president bursts out laughing and pats her shoulders.
These days, mass-produced soy sauce is so good you can't even tell the difference. Being able to spot it instantly like Itsuki, impressive. Takayuki's delicate palate that detects the balance between ingredients and seasoning is also excellent. I'm really satisfied.
The president leaves happily, but Itsuki still looks unsatisfied. I'm Takayuki Choshi, 32. I've worked 14 years as a soy sauce brewer at a long-standing brewery dating back to the Meiji era. Next to me is a fellow brewer, Itsuki Noda, 28. He's younger than me now, but as the president's son, he's expected to take over one day. Or so everyone thought.
I'm retiring. I want Takayuki Choshi to take over. Everyone, I'm counting on you.
The president suddenly announced his retirement, and he picked me, not his own son, as successor, throwing the workplace into chaos.
Huh? Dad, what the hell are you talking about?
Calm down. Don't get the meaning of tradition twisted, Itsuki. Look around you.
Before long, the workplace split into 2 factions, those backing the new president and the founding family loyalists.
This is exactly the time to focus on our work.
The one who stepped in to mediate was Itsuki's sister Sakura, 2 years younger than him. The workplace mood isn't great, but since I was chosen by the former president, I'm determined to give it my all.
Yes, please do. If there's anything I can do, just tell me.
Thanks to Sakura's balancing role and Itsuki's pride as a craftsman. Despite his frustrations, production wasn't affected. But the trials didn't end. After retirement, the former president fell ill and passed away.
He probably knew he didn't have long left. That's why he decided to retire early.
You think so?
Father was always prepared. I'm sure that's it. We just have to do what we can now.
What we can do is carry on the traditions the former president protected. But just months after the former president's passing, a new challenge hit the brewery. What? A buyout? What's this about?
Would you consider partnering with us to bring your soy sausage deliciousness to the world in the future?
A company showed interest in buying the brewery. It's tough for a small soy sauce maker to survive now. Because of low production volume, our traditional soy sauce ends up expensive, and fewer consumers understand that. The company was Love Koi Sauce, a giant with global reach in sauces and dressings. Actually, there's a buyout offer. I felt I should tell the founding family first, so I brought it to them, but Itsuki's reaction was harsher than expected.
Huh? A buyout? You've got to be kidding. Big companies only care about mass production. How can we trust them?
I get it, but we should at least negotiate for the employees' livelihoods. The truth is, our sales have been declining, and even our wooden barrels are.
I don't care. I'm protecting what my dad built. I'll never accept a buyout.
After that, Itsuki led an anti-buyout movement, which escalated into full-on protests.
We'll protect our proud soy sauce tradition, passed down from the former president. Traders would sell their soul to a big company. Get out!
I understand how everyone feels, but as long as the divide remained, nothing could be done. The collapse of the beloved brewery was only a matter of time. I decided to go my own way. I gave up the presidency to Itsuki and left the brewery I'd worked at for years. Now I need to figure out my next steps. I'll do what I can alone. They probably think I ran away, but I was okay with that for now. Then, my phone rang. It was from Sakura Noda.
Ex-President Takayuki, are you home?
Yeah, I am.
Could you come out for a moment?
I opened the door like she asked and saw... What is going on here? Then stood Sakura and a few brewery employees.
Sorry it took us so long. We quit the brewery.
Quit? Why? I don't understand at all.
We want to protect the former president's soy sauce. We're all pro buyout like you.
What?
I know the truth. You didn't run. You're trying to protect the former president's will in your own way, right? My brother said otherwise, but we believe you truly cared about the brewery as its president. Above all, my father entrusted the brewery to you. I want to believe in you.
Everyone.
So please, let us work with you.
The employees with her nod, agreeing with Sakura's words. It was such a sudden turn that I was momentarily stunned, but then my eyes welled up.
I inherited a warehouse from the former president. Let's clean it up and make it our office.
Soon after, Sakura and I led the planning for a new company. I recommended Sakura for president, but everyone wanted me to do it. To make the buyout work, we first had to digitize our soy sauce making know-how. Then, we'd present it to Love Koi Sauce and get their approval.
Got it! I'll get right on it.
With everything prepared, Sakura and I headed to pitch to Love Koi Sauce. They didn't want the old brewery. They wanted the soy sauce knowledge and techniques developed there. As long as we had that, the new company was fine. The rep said they'd accept all our knowledge and team. Thank you very much, but if I may, we have one condition.
Yes? What is it?
The rep widened his eyes at what I said next, and then...
We did it, Takayuki!
It's all thanks to the tradition the former president kept alive, and the materials everyone put together. Thank you.
Let's carry on Father's legacy together.
Yeah!
With a new facility provided by Love Koi Sauce, we began a new chapter of soy sauce brewing.
This is a handcrafted wooden vat traditionally used in Japanese soy sauce making.
Whoa, it looks like a two-story house.
But it looks kind of beat up, doesn't it? That oldness is actually important. The wood is home to all kinds of microbes that make the soy sauce taste better.
Ew, microbes, that's gross.
Wait, is it safe to eat?
Sakura is explaining wooden vat soy sauce brewing to a group of kids on a field trip. The old wooden vat used for the tour was brought from the warehouse she inherited from her father.
You all might have eaten microbes this morning, too. Yogurt and natto are full of them.
Seriously?
Nowadays, we make soy sauce using massive metal tanks at Love Koi Sauce. That keeps production stable. And since they're easy to manage, we use the extra time to host a lot of school field trips like this.
Soy sauce made in wooden vats is super unique, but the downside is the flavor changes every time. That's why most of it is made in metal tanks now. Only about 1% is made in wooden vats.
But wait, I thought the microbes that make it tasty live in the wood.
Yeah, so does that mean tank-made soy sauce isn't tasty because it doesn't have microbes? Well, when we use the tank, we add the microbes manually each time. And there's already lots of research showing exactly what kinds and how many to add, so we can always make big batches of tasty soy sauce with the same flavor.
The kids nod along to Sakura's explanation, but then someone asked the hardest question.
So which one tastes better, the tank or the wooden vat?
We came all this way to learn about soy sauce. We want to try both. Sorry, we'd love to let you compare them, but the wooden vat isn't in use right now for certain reasons.
Seeing Sakura make a pained face, I hurried to step in. The craftsmen who make wooden vats are getting old, and there aren't any apprentices. Hey you guys, how about becoming vat craftsmen when you grow up?
Huh? No way. I'm gonna be a major leaguer.
Me neither. I'm gonna be an idol. Double the double fight!
Right, not into the craftsman thing, huh? Okay then, I'll just cheer for your dreams instead.
There he goes again, trying to recruit every time kids come visit. Alright, I'll cheer too. This place is so lively.
Anyway, our hopes clearly didn't get through, but meanwhile, a big problem hit Itsuki's brewery.
You found irreparable holes in most of the wooden vats?
Yeah, they've really aged. It might be the end of their lifespan.
Order new vats immediately.
Even though they've been using inherited wooden vats to make soy sauce for generations, Itsuki's brewery was now in serious trouble. They couldn't produce soy sauce anymore.
You can't find a supplier? What the hell?
The thing is, wooden vats last about 150 years. The last order was apparently over 50 years ago.
No way. Why didn't we prepare for this kind of situation? Damn it.
It's too late to regret it now. Itsuki battles old files stashed in the back of the warehouse.
Found it. This is it.
He finds an old order slip and hurries to call, but the business is shut down and he can't reach anyone.
Then I'll just find a new supplier online. Everyone, help me out.
Itsuki gives orders, but finding a wooden vat maker isn't that easy. The craftsmen are aging, there are no successors, and the few that remain are swamped with orders. They don't advertise online because they're not taking new clients.
It's no use. There's nowhere we can order new vats from. We'll have to stop soy sauce production for now.
An employee rushes to the desperate Itsuki.
Boss, we found a company that's willing to make us new wooden vats.
Really? Great job. Did you get in touch?
Yes, they're already arranging to come give us a quote.
That's great. What a relief.
Just as he's starting to relax, his face clouds over the moment the representative from the vat making company shows up.
Thank you for your order. I'm Sakura Noda from Love Koi Sauce.
And I'm Takayuki Choshi, also from Love Koi Sauce. It's only natural he's shocked. It was us who showed up.
Huh? Well, why are you two here?
You're the ones who contacted us. Didn't you need wooden vats?
I've heard the rumors. You left and started a new brewery. But in the end, you got bought out by a big company, and now mass-produce soy sauce with metal tanks.
So what if we did?
Traitor. You ditched the wooden vat tradition Dad protected. As your brother, I'm ashamed of you.
That's not true, Itsuki. We're doing this to carry on Dad's legacy.
Stay out of it. This is a Noda family issue.
Big brother!
Sakura, usually quiet, shouts louder than anyone's ever heard.
No one has cared more about our family's soy sauce than Takayuki. Don't call him an outsider.
Itsuki is shaken by her intensity.
Why won't you just listen to what others have to say? You want to protect Dad's teachings, right? We're on the same side.
Then why?
To keep making traditional vat-brewed soy sauce, we need craftsmen who can build and prepare them. But I think you've realized now, there aren't any. No matter how much we want to carry on the tradition, we can't fix the shortage of craftsmen ourselves. But if we partner with Love Koi Sauce, a global company that wants our soy sauce expertise.
Sakura and I lock eyes. I nod and pull out my phone to show Itsuki the screen.
The Wooden Vat Craftsman Revival Project? What is this?
Yes, this was the day. Sakura and I gave a presentation to the company that bought us. May we just say one thing?
Yes, go ahead.
We love traditional wooden vat soy sauce. That's something we'll never give up, even after being acquired. With aging craftsmen and this tradition on the brink of extinction, we can't just sit back and watch it fade away. I then handed over a separate proposal I had prepared, apart from our presentation materials. I want this project to happen no matter what. That's the condition for us accepting your buyout offer. If you can't agree to that, we're fine with canceling the deal. We can only make wooden vat soy sauce because the vat craftsmen still exist. That's why I wanted to use the power of a big company to pass on the greatness of traditional vat brewed soy sauce to the future. That day, I explained it all to the rep with passion, and they understood. They agreed. A global company with offices and networks all over the world can recruit craftsmen from everywhere. Some are young people starting from scratch, others are carpenters switching from furniture making. People from all over the world, wanting to learn traditional Japanese skills, finally got the wooden vat production going again.
No way. So you were trying to tell me this the whole time?
Itsuki, please listen. I didn't agree to the buyout without thinking it through. It's all been to protect the soy sauce tradition.
Shut up! I've hated it from the start. Why were you picked as the next president? In the end, you're just sucking up to the big guys, aren't you? I didn't listen. I just couldn't accept this guy.
For stuff only we can do, we should do it. That's obvious. But for things we can't do, we leave it to the people who can. That's all there is to it. I showed Itsuki photos of all the people around the world helping with the Vat Revival project.
They're making vats with such big smiles. I'm sorry. I didn't understand a thing. The vats were ruined, and I thought our whole brewery was done for. I didn't realize anything until it was almost too late.
Don't confuse what it really means to protect tradition, Itsuki. Look around you.
His father's old words echo in his mind. Then Itsuki bows deeply to me and Sakura.
Please let me apologize for everything. I was wrong to shut you out and refuse to listen. Dad, the father I respected more than anyone. I held a grudge for so long because he chose you instead of me.
Itsuki, I get how he feels. I've seen his work, and I know he really loved that brewery.
I really respect your knowledge, dedication, and focus as a soy sauce craftsman, Big Brother. But that's not enough to protect tradition. You have to look ahead, adapt, and respond to change too. You're the best craftsman, but to lead a company, you need a calm and flexible mind. That's probably why Dad chose Takayuki, not you.
Yeah, Sakura's totally right. That might be the part I was missing the most.
I gently placed a hand on Itsuki's shoulder as he hung his head. We cut it close, but we made it in time. I knew your vats were on their last legs. But I couldn't gather craftsmen from around the world myself, so we had no choice but to join a big company. I'm sorry for dividing up the beautiful brewery the predecessors worked so hard to build.
No, I'm the one who's truly sorry for everything up until now.
As Itsuki sobbed, I couldn't help but start crying too. After that, new vats were installed at Itsuki's brewery. Then, the microbial beds passed down for generations were transferred to the new vats so soy sauce making could resume.
Thank you so much for prioritizing us for the vats. I hate to ask again, but could we also get some metal tanks?
A shocking request. Sakura and I look at each other, eyes wide. What do you mean?
I'll never be as strong a leader as you, Takayuki, but I still run this place. I have to prepare for emergencies, scale up production, increase sales, and protect our staff.
Itsuki sniffled awkwardly. Sakura and I couldn't help but laugh. Request accepted. Maybe the future of soy sauce is using the uniqueness of vats and the reliability of tanks wisely.
I'm rooting for you, Big Brother. You've got this.
Thanks. Geez, Sakura, you really do have amazing foresight.
Well, I've spent my life seriously thinking about the future of soy sauce.
That's not what I meant. I meant your taste in men.
What? What?
Seeing Sakura get adorably flustered, I suddenly felt my ears go red too.
Haha, so when are you two gonna start dating?
Hey! Big Brother, don't say weird stuff!
Saying tradition must be preserved is easy, but actually passing it on is really, really hard. Reality is, a lot of things fade away with time, no matter how hard you try to keep them. But I want to protect Sakura-san just as much as I want to protect soy sauce tradition. I've always felt that way.
Huh? Thank you so much.
Seeing Sakura blush bright red, I swore to myself, I'll never let this love fade away either.
Wow, we got a soy sauce history lesson. That was kind of fun. Anyways, Brittany here. Thanks again so much for watching. I love you all, and I'll see you next time. Bye!